Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to episode 2 of Bliss Tell. So this, welcome, welcome, welcome. I have stolen this from my man crush, John Oliver from Last Week Tonight. I think John Oliver is by far the funniest man on television. He's so funny. So he is well deserving of my man crush. I do mean, when I say man crush, this is purely platonic, of course. I don't have man crushes very often. My previous man crush was on Rob Lowe, and that lasted forever, but on a very slow burn. So now I'm ready for a new man crush, and it's John Oliver, who is kind of cute, in a nerdy kind of way, and he has a cute British accent, which I also like. So on to the business of the day. First, apologies because my wife is Skyping me. Stop it. My voice might be a bit, it is very nasal and low. It's because I've had a cold all week, so I might be breathing a bit heavily, but don't take it personally. So it's just a cold. So I wanted to tell you where I got the name Bliss Tell. I stole it from. I did an interview a while back here in Hong Kong for the local newspaper, and when the article came out, the headline was Bliss Tell, and I thought that was very clever, so I stole it. That's, if it's good, why not steal it, right? So welcome to Bliss Tell, the name of my channel, because it's a channel now, no longer just a video. This is my YouTube channel, Bliss Tell. So here we go. What exciting things happened to me in the past week? I need to check my notes, which I've put here. Al Fresco came out yesterday, the new Ladylit mini anthology, which has my story Stepping Stone in it. And 4 other stories by Tamsin Flowers, Annabeth Long, Alice in Wonderland, and Katja Harris. I am very pleased with the anthology. I have to give credit to Caroline, my wife, because she did all the work for it. All I did was write a story, and she did all the rest. She made the cover, blah blah blah. She project managed the whole thing. So thank you, Caroline, for doing this. For working so hard and always putting up with all my crap. Anyway, let's move on. You should if you like outdoorsy lesbian erotica, you should definitely check out Al Fresco. My story in it, I spoke about it last week. It's one of my personal favorites, so do check it out. I also previewed the cover and book description for my upcoming novel, Release the Stars. We did a design competition on 99 designs for the cover, and we've picked our final winner, and I'm very excited about this book coming out in December. I had initially said it would be out sooner, but I'm working with a new editor on this, and she said it would require a little bit more work. So, that's fine with me. I'm very flexible, but so that will be out on 11th of December, just before Christmas. So it should be good. And of course, this week I mainly wrote. I wrote French Kissing. I added 21,000 words this week. My plan was to add 24,000, but due to a bunch of circumstances I was not able to write on Monday, so I lost half a day, because Monday I only write half a day. So, but anyway, it's okay, because I'll make up for it, and I always leave a little bit of leeway in my schedule to make up for, because there's always something that comes up at some point in time. So. But that being said, I have started writing on a new writing schedule this week, because a regular week for me is 3 days of full-time writing and 2 half days, and then the other half days I go into the office and take care of, all the other things that need to be done for Ladylit that I'm responsible for. But I have noticed that, well, I've known this for a long time, that in the afternoon my efficiency is just like, in the morning I usually can do between 3,000 and 4,000 words before lunch, because morning time, I'm a morning person. I get my best work done before lunch always, no exceptions. But so in the afternoon it has happened that I've been able to do 3,000, but it's more an exception. And lately I never got more done than about 2,000 words in the afternoon, and I said, this is not efficient. This needs to be more efficient. So let's try something else. So I said, if I can do 4,000 words in the morning, why would I not be able to do 5,000? Because the only thing that was actually required to make this happen was for me to make my breaks shorter. And when I say make my breaks shorter, I actually mean to spend less time on the internet in between breaks. So I have done this on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This morning it's now Friday lunchtime, after lunchtime when I record this. Sorry. And I've been able to write 5,000 words before lunch, on these 3 days. So I am very happy with that, and I hope that I can continue on this schedule for the rest of the month, because October is a bit of a crazy month. I want to write 95,000 words in 1 month, and that is, I think my last record for a month was 60,000 words, so I know that's a pretty big step up. But if you do 5,000 words a day, then it's not impossible, even though it is a little bit insane. But if there is a small chance I can do it, then I will usually try. And I'm not certain I will get to 95,000, but I'm gonna try, and it doesn't even matter if I don't make it, but I know I'll be close. So, well, my work week is not finished yet. Well, it's only Friday lunchtime, so after this I'll be going into the office, doing a bit more work over there. Been experimenting a lot with I'm so sorry, I was drinking a tonic, with Facebook ads. So I'll be doing a bit of follow-up for that, and then tomorrow I want to finish the final draft for It Takes Two, the At the Water's Edge sequel novelette. So that'll be it for this week. And then for next week, I hope to contact my launch team for the very first time for It Takes Two. So I hope I'll be able to send the advanced reader copy to my launch team, which is very exciting, because obviously my launch team is brand new, and it'll be an interesting experience to work with them. So looking forward to that. And the rest of my week is going to be more French kissing. So I'm now at 30,000 words. So by the end of next week, I hope to be at 55,000. So then 1 more week and I should be done, because I'm aiming for 80,000 words. So 4 episodes of 20,000 words. I know my word count obsession is really showing here. So yeah, that's basically going to be my week next week. Yeah, I want to remind all the authors out there that my call for submissions will be ending at the deadline is the 1st of November. So that's the call for submissions for From Top to Bottom, the lesbian BDSM anthology I'm editing and that I'm very excited about. So if you're feeling inspired, it would be really cool if you could send me a story. Please do. And I'm very sorry, it's my cold. I have received a question. I am very happy about this. I didn't think I was going to get any questions. If you have any questions, please just I'm everywhere on social media, so you can drop me a question everywhere. So Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, anywhere, or you can even email me. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. no matter, you can find me anywhere. I will reply to your question, but first I will reply to this question. And the question is from Lorne Williams Carlis. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I probably didn't. Apologies. And the question was, do I work on multiple projects at once? And my answer is yes and no. I mean, if purely for writing first drafts, the answer is no. A first draft, the story is in my head and I'm gonna get it out. I will never mix the writing of several first drafts. You know, first draft is, yeah, I can't mix that with anything else, because I need to get the story that's in my head, I need to get it out. But then once the first draft is done, I will not directly proceed to the second draft, for instance, especially not for a novel or something like French Kissing. I need to take some time before I can return to it. So then I would usually return to, you know, a previous first draft, for instance, and get that to second or third draft or final draft, you know. So I do work on several projects in various stages of production, but purely from a writing standpoint, I would say that I am definitely not a multitasker. So I hope that answers your question, Lauren. Thank you for asking it. And so that's about it. I have to say, this is the second take I'm doing of this video, because when I rewatched it, I saw that I had a toothpaste stain in the corner of my mouth, and I was very pissed. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It has taught me to pay better attention to myself. Well, there was no one here, but you know, sorry. I said, oh God, hair and makeup didn't show up again. So this weekend, unfortunately, I don't have a hot date. Well, I do, because you know my wife is very hot, but she's not Gillian Anderson. And I will be spending time with a lot of gay men this weekend. And it's not that they're not hot, but you know, again, they are not Gillian Anderson, so nothing of that sort this weekend. Caroline and I, we will be going into the city, spending the night on Saturday night, just hanging out and relaxing with our friends. Might be a chance that we have a few too many, you know, just take a break from work, because you know we live and work on the island, and the island it's very nice, you know, like especially now the weather is absolutely gorgeous. The humidity is gone, the sky is blue, it's like 27 degrees Celsius. It's a gorgeous days. This is the best time of year in Hong Kong. But when you've been you know, like we're in sort of a bubble here all week, you know, working and living together, then on the weekend we need to go see our friends and just unwind, and especially take our mind off work, because you know, when you work together and you live together, a lot of conversations revolve around work. So you know, we just need to take a break and just, you know, relax a little bit. So that's the plan for this weekend. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you again next weekend, and I hope you have a really good end of the week. That's it from me. Peace out.